Good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Well, these Nico blue hydrangeas are just looking so fantastic in the garden and so bright. The blue is just so bright and alive here. And before we begin our 90 degree day here in the Boston area, I decided that I would come out and take some pictures. So before this day begins, because it's going to be in the 90s and these beautiful hydrangeas will probably droop from all of the heat, I decided to come on out this morning. It's about 6:30 this morning, and already the temperature is at 70 degrees here in the Boston area. So I just decided that I'm going to come out and let you see what this garden looks like with this beautiful blue hydrangea blossoms here in my garden. And also some other things, because I'm going to be in the house for the majority of the day and enjoying the air conditioning temperatures. Right at this moment, the garden is looking absolutely beautiful. And just seeing the colors of the sun patience and the hydrangea shrub. My daughter, she was so surprised. She said, "Mom, look at all those blue flowers. You have so much." And yes, that was the idea of having this beautiful hedge here in the garden. While it's still quiet out here on this June 19th, I decided that I wanted to just come out and enjoy my garden and just enjoy this calm before the heat and the excitement of the day. The Shasta daisies have opened up in the garden. I think it's from the heat. We had 90-degree temperatures yesterday, and I think that it caused the Shasta daisies to open up, looking so beautiful and white and pure here in my cottage garden area. Yes, this is my urban cottage garden. This is the naturalistic side. And of course, the hydrangea, absolutely beautiful. It is in a state of full maturity, looking so beautiful. This is Bridal Bouquet. Welcome to the daisy into my garden. I also see some bachelor's buttons that reseeded on their own here, and that gives me a great idea that next year I'm going to seed some bachelor button seeds that I have right in this area, and that they can just come up on their own. Isn't that pretty? It will look so pretty with the white from the daisy and the blue. Let's see if I can get them together. But anyway, that's what I'm thinking. I love at this time in June when my ditch lilies, daylilies, open up. The color is just so nice. I love this bright orange. It's different in my garden. I really don't have much of these vibrant color of orange in the garden. So it just comes and makes its own mark. And this lily just grows wherever you put it. Know that you're going to have many more. It's a beautiful perennial and it's prolific. It just comes back every year and spreads. As you can see, it's taken over this whole side of the garden. I love how the sweet pumpkins are growing here in the tray. And I am having a dilemma because I'm trying to figure out where I really want to put them. I want them close by, and I want them to have enough sun and light and all that they need. So it's a matter of really going around the garden and seeing what would be the best spot for them. And then I'm also thinking that I can put them in various spots because I have quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then if these will come up, I don't know what happened to those seeds there. And 7 plants. And if I can find 7 great locations for them, it'd be fantastic. And then here I have this summer squash patty pan, and these seeds I gotten last year from burpee seeds, and I love patty pan. We love patty pan summer squash, but where should I put it? I'm trying to give everything a little bit more space, but I do love how it looks. And I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 plants coming up here. I think 2 of them have not, the seedlings have not come up yet, and I'm sure they will. So I'm trying to give everything a little bit more time, but then at the same time, I want to give them the best location because I'm not planting as many, yeah, I got a dilemma. By the way, this is my 4 o'clocks. These are my 4 o'clocks. And these are from seeds that I saved last year. And I just want to find a good spot for these 2 as well. Plus I want them to grow up a little bit more so that they can survive in the garden. Here in these containers, I have parsley, basil, that's cleome, and cilantro. And I am going to leave them in the containers. I really want them to grow, but I think the heat has really brought them up and out, and they are looking very, very good, except for this parsley. It's really slow in coming up, but the basil looks great. And one thing with the basil is that that's a lot of basil plants. So what I'm thinking of doing is allowing it to grow out to a good height, and then I'm going to transplant them into smaller containers and then reseed this container again, because I do love how they grow in this container. And I will have basil for the summer, Yeah, and the cilantro's looking really good here too. Now this cleome I'm going to put up in the jewel garden area. I'm going to clean out that top bed, and I'm going to put these in that section. And I think it's going to look really, really pretty there.